What's going on, everybody? Coming to y'all with a video of me being completely honest. This video ain't scripted. Nothing's rehearsed. I don't have no notes anywhere. No. One thing I got is my glasses in my lap. All that. So this one's coming from the heart, soul, and the mind. My name is David Josiah Crowley from Jacksonville, Florida. And I have not been the best person in the world. I have been honest with myself and others. Growing up, I was always talented. Whether it was academics, art, athletics, just something that ran in our family. Naturally, I was energetic, happy, outgoing, friendly, just a good person. Had always been blessed with all this, along with the family, to have my back. Family always looked out for each other. I didn't start running into issues until middle school. And that started at the age of probably 12, 13, around 12, 13. And I was really trying to, I guess you would say, fit in with people. That's the age range, well, from middle school and even through high school. Try to find where I could fit in with people. And I was told that something was wrong with me. I talk too white. I act white. Like white girls. Do you even like black girls? It's not where a black man's supposed to be. Why you don't talk black? Heard all that stuff with the developing mind. And I started to believe that it was true. There was something wrong with me. And what made me feel like that information was confirmed, it was valid, was those type of comments that came from around me in not my household, but just around my household, and then going to school and hearing it did something to me. It made me want to alter it made me alter who I was. Started listening to I started listening to music, of course, rap music, all that stuff. And when it started off, I started off listening to the clean version. People tell you I never listened to the dirty version of songs. Like if it was a dirty version, I just turned it off. So yeah, the radio edit. And that sort of played a big role in my development. Because back then, most of the time, I was listening to, gospel. My parents kept me in a good place with that. Should have kept listening to it. Just learn how to filter the music at least. Filter the music that I started listening to with gospel. But that didn't happen. Started doing that. Really started to have more of an edge, more of an attitude to my appearance. Started talking different, acting different. At the time, it wasn't that severe. I really could have changed it. And then it progressed into high school. It just got worse. From that point on, I started losing people in my life. I didn't know why. And it's my fault for not seeking out the assistance. To understand the reason why these people just leaving and wouldn't, be around me. So I was doing dumb shit. That's the honest truth. And had I learned this lesson from early on in my life, it wouldn't have carried on into college. I went from being extroverted to introverted. From the point I told y'all I had altered my personality and everything. I went from being extroverted to introverted. So when I got to college, I naturally was just to myself. The reason I was like that, because it wasn't that I thought I was better than anybody. Never have thought like that. It was more of, I was so used to it. I was so used to being isolated that I got comfortable with it. And I felt like I was less than everybody else around me, because everybody else around me was just smiling, living, having a good time. I'm looking at my life like, what am I doing wrong? I might as well just stay, in my room. Never thought I was better than it, man. Which is why all the freshman year of college, most of my time I spent busting my ass for football. You know, not just football, but also um, my academics too. My academics was real solid the first semester, first year I should say. Had 3.4 GPA at the end of the first, and then the second it sunk to 3.2. But majority of my freshman year, I bust my ass. So every day I would be in the gym working out just to get bigger, get stronger, get faster. You know, it worked to some degree. It worked to some degree. A little too heavy. A little too heavy on one portion of my body, and then the other portion uh, looking like Play-Doh with a couple toothpicks at the bottom. Oh man. And yeah, man, I think throughout that time, I wasn't really a social person. I didn't really go out much, so I didn't understand everybody else, and it made it difficult for me to transition from high school to college. And I still carried on the trade, of just wearing shorts, t-shirt, and uh, some um, tennis shoes from my childhood. Because when I grew up, I never was a person to dress up. I never liked wearing casual clothes. So I knew I was an active kid. So you can ask my family about it. Growing up, they used to try to get me to dress up all casual. They used to buy me boots, jeans, shirts, and all that. And all that stuff would be hanging up in the closet. Like, I had some boots. I sat there and looked at them for years. I'm like, I'm not wearing this. There's so many clothes that they got that I didn't wear because I didn't feel like dressing up, and that carried on to my life, adulthood, all that. So as years progressed in college, I would constantly um, try to be something. Like, I wasn't trying to be nice. I was genuine with my intent. I was genuine with my intent. At the same time, the way I speak, and then sometimes my lack of expression in my face can come off as it's not genuine. Like, I don't mean stuff. Even when I really mean it, and people that know me, my facial expressions and me showing like happiness and everything is almost as if it scares people when they see me happy. That's a bad thing. But you know, but years went on, and for some situations I would act out and just complain and not get stuff done. I thought I was getting stuff done. But realistically, I was causing more um, problems than I thought. So over time, my roommates really started to distance themselves. I didn't understand it back then till I started, I didn't understand it back then because I thought that I was right. It just continued, and in a way, it got worse when it came to 2016, summer 16. It was one of those defining moments when people started to really um, let me know some stuff in a way. On the field, I set myself up for it. But summer 16, we do team workouts, and I see that we're doing like the same workout over and over again. And I thought by me saying something like, hey man, we need to switch it up or something. You know, this is cool and all. But doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to get used to it. You're not challenging ourselves. At that point, I didn't have say so. Because I wasn't a good enough player. So the volume of my voice didn't resonate with everybody else. So I started doing my own thing. People started to resent me for it. I don't blame them. That was a selfish act, and I apologize to my teammates for that. Later on that season, I had a pretty decent season. Had 3 interceptions with some other stats. People praised me. Did I think it was enough? No. Not at all. It was that was one of the happier seasons of all 4 seasons. Being realistic, we were good. We were a great team. Record didn't show it. I know people gonna say, "Oh, that doesn't mean y'all sorry." No. Just mean that we didn't put everything together appropriately. And that's not an excuse, that's just how it is. We've always had great teams, it's just dysfunction. Everybody got dysfunction, but never gelled, solidify the uniqueness of our team. With that being said, I take responsibility for my actions. There were some things that I would say, some things I would do that came across wrong to people later on. And I didn't know how it came across to people because I was just acting out negative on impulse without understanding the bigger picture. Like, do you know what you look like doing this? Like, I never understood it. And I started to ask people around me, like, what do I look like? What is it that I don't see in myself that you see in me? Only a few people could tell me. It wasn't like the blunt criticism that I needed. It was like subtle. It was all right. At the same time, I was so nice to the point that I'm naive that stuff goes over my head. Sometimes I don't understand subtle subtle signs and stuff. I don't understand. Like, I didn't pick up on it. You gotta be direct with me. You gotta be direct in a way. So a lot of that stuff, the subtle information, it wasn't enough for me to grasp it and understand what people were really saying. And I just kept acting out. To my teammates, I apologize for that. For my roommates and everyone else associated um, in my circle, I really apologized to y'all the most for doing some childish shit. Y'all didn't deserve that. And for my teammates, he thought I was, you know, doing goofy shit with everybody's girl. Be honest with every single one of y'all. There was a point where everyone, a lot of women, throwing themselves at me. And some of them women were my teammates' girlfriends, or had a past with them. No matter the situation, I couldn't break my morale. I couldn't go through with it. I didn't do anything with them. I apologize for causing issues, though. And say that even through all the times with my manipulated mind, I acted in a negative way. Bits and pieces of my old character still embedded in it. I had diner daughters. I hated seeing people go hungry. Pissed me off. Matter of fact, summer 16 was the defining moment where I went extremely hard. I remember all of our teammates, it was 16, yeah, we would just sneak in to the cafeteria, get some food, just cheat the system. Just cheat the system, man. Just to eat some food. And if we didn't cheat the system then, we would, I know I would eat less. settle for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a while. Like, and having that moment in my life, it opened up my eyes to the realization that, damn, I'm only going through this for a little bit, but it's other people on campus that's going through this every semester, every year, almost every day of their life back home. You know, that's one of the things that drove me so much for my 2016 season, because I felt like I don't want to feel this pain no more. I gotta do something to alleviate not only my pain but others too. I thought doing my own thing would solve it. All it did was just destroy. Coaches, friends, family, women in my life. I apologize for my bullshit. And to you, you know who I'm talking to. Let him or her know the truth. I want to say this. Kid, I love you with all my heart, regardless of what people say. No matter what people try to do, if I don't get the opportunity to ever meet you, or even if I do and I don't have enough time, I need you to be strong. I need you to be fierce. I need you to be intelligent. I need you to be wise. If I'm not here, you never get the chance to ever see me, meet me. I left you instruction on how to navigate through life. I finished one of the books. Currently working on the other one. It's called The Book of Wisdom. It's got the keys to strength and power for the life that you want. And Anything's possible. Don't let anybody else manipulate your mind. I don't care if it's your family. I don't. I don't care if it's your friends, your coaches. Remember who you are, how you started off. Love you for who you are. Because if you don't love yourself, you'll never be able to love somebody else. Like I said, if I don't get a chance to embrace you, this is my message to you. Find peace with yourself. Read that book. And grow. I want you to be the best you. For your mother, apologize to you. If I was to be genuine with anybody, it was you. You went out of your way to do things for me. I fucked it up. You got a goal set out, accomplish it. Let the world know that you've got value not only internally, but externally too. If I'm not there, if I'm not alive, make sure to keep a strong dude, strong man in his presence. Say his presence, his or her presence. Do it for the kid. Do it for yourself. Love yourself. That being said, I'm out. Much love, much appreciation. Y'all be blessed.